How do you think the writers' room would be different if there were no women, or just if, like you were saying, if you were the only woman on the writing staff?
I think that the jokes would sound all the same.
Yeah.
And I think that's not necessarily, I don't mean that as like men are limited. I think everybody's limited by their own life experience. So I feel like if we had like I'm Puerto Rican and gay and a lady. So if you had 15 of me, you would get the same jokes all the time. You know, like I think everybody's gonna bring their own thing. Or if you had a bunch of people who were 42, then you would get like, I don't know, like a lot of Chumbawamba references, I guess. I don't know, whatever people that age like.
Yeah.
I don't know because I'm young and cool.
By the way, people who like Chumbawamba are not the coolest.
Or they're not? I think that you just get a lot of the same.
Yeah. Can you think of the word, like, can you think of anything that you, as women on the staff, have caught as a real sore thumb that would have gotten through the process if it were not for having a woman in the room being like, dudes?
I know I just talked, but do you mind if I talk about the graphic?
Please.
There was Seth does a very poignant, important segment called A Closer Look.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's written primarily by a fantastic male writer who I will not name. And he read.
Tonight's not about him.
Tonight's not about him, because he's been represented enough. But he wrote a piece that was thoughtful and great, and then in it, as an example, he was talking about, he made some analogy to something that the Trump administration was doing. He was like that, you know, he made some joke about a salon. He'd be like, that's like if the, you know, like blah, 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 you go into a salon and you look at the prices. And so it required a graphic that had a menu at a salon, and then it was like, this is where we'll find out exactly where all the women are seated and the men are seated. Yeah. Listen for it, because it was like all the services in the salon. It said like Brazilian wax, $5. He had ordered this graphic, and I just started there was me and one other woman in the meeting, and everybody else in the meeting was a man, and the two of us started laughing so hard, and everybody else was like, what? So then we made him change the graphic. But I think that's exactly the kind of thing where like that would have just, because you wouldn't know.
It's also, I mean, I will say it's genuinely really fun for me, because then the meeting gets totally sidetracked, and every man in the room finally feels safe enough to ask all the questions about Brazilian wax.
Right.
I mean, I think that is, you know, again, not to keep speaking about the benefits of it, but you do have conversations that you wouldn't have, nor would anybody bring it up. Like, if it was just an all-male writer's room, nobody would say out of nowhere, like, hey, what do you think these cost?
It's true. No, I think it's right. But I think that's what I like. Our room is so diverse that I feel like I end up in lots of conversations that I wouldn't have otherwise. By the way, I'm naturally hairless, so I don't know. I also had to Google what a Brazilian wax costs. But yeah, I think you end up in all kinds of cool conversations, because we have a variety of ages and ethnicities, and I think it's cool.